And could you describe maybe a little bit so that the author or the listeners have a sense of like, so what does so for residential house is everything made of concrete, so the entire walls are concreted in, or what step in the process, right? Because like concrete, like a house is made of wood, there's wiring, there's plumbing, there's all sorts of things. So like maybe walk us
Yeah.
through like what is it like a typical house construction or a residential project look like, and where do you kind of fit in the process? Where are those like efficiency gains like of what people do now versus with your technology and how it's set up?
Sure. And it's good that you bring that up, actually, Mike, because right now I would say in the media in general, there is this misconception that, hey, you can, and you hear these stories from time to time. Oh, you can 3D print a house. It's going to take you 12 hours and you're ready to move in, and it's only going to be 10% of the cost. It's not uncommon to hear these
Mhm.
stories. The reality, however, we might get there someday, right? That's what we hope for. But the reality is right now that you basically 3D print what I would call the raw house structure. So that means you're printing the walls. You might be printing the foundation as well to start with, and the slabs that could be for either the floors or for the roof as well. We've actually had clients that have 3D printed a roof using this technology. But as you said, there's still a lot of other work involved in doing a home. You need electricians to do the conduit. You need wiring, plumbing. You need somebody to go in and paint it, et cetera, et cetera. And that means that I would say right now you're probably addressing with this technology. You're probably addressing around one third, maybe up to 40% of the cost of a conventional home. Stick frame is quite common in the States. But all these other costs are still there. You still got to do the MEP. So we're actually working to integrate more and more tools to our machines to take them from being just 3D printers to really being multifunctional construction robots that could do more than just the 3D printing part. That could, for instance, be, say, you attach a robotic arm that could do plastering, it could sand down the walls, maybe it could even do like spray painting off the walls, et cetera, et cetera. Now that we have this beautiful big gantry style setup, there is so much more we can do besides just the 3D printing.